1100. The light is flashing. All set to go. Wide betting. They're off and they're racing. Girls Day Out sprung the stalls brilliantly from the inside and will hold Lucky I Am at the end of 150. Being hunted for now is Fantastic. Soldier of God is driving up on the inside of Universal Hotness. Goldmaker settling back worse than midfield with My Lovely Pet. Also Daytona Pete, and a clear last is Rise to Glory. They reach the 750. Girls Day Out strode a length in front now from Lucky I Am. A similar margin, Soldier of God. Fantastic posted deep, and also out there covering a bit of ground, Universal Hotness with My Lovely Pet pushing up near the rail. Over on the outside then, forced to cover additional ground into the home turn, Daytona Pete. Goldmaker right back in the field, and last on straightening, Rise to Glory. Girls Day Out balances up by the 275 and shot away. Girls Day Out in full flight, led by 2.5, Soldier of God. Daytona Pete, Rise to Glory runs on, starting to tiptoe the leader. Girls Day Out, here's Rise to Glory. Girls Day Out trying to find the post. Rise to Glory dived at it right in the shadows. Girls Day Out, Rise to Glory. Girls Day Out, I thought, won it narrowly. Girls Day Out from Rise to Glory. Daytona Pete third home, right hard up on their heels. And right there behind them, My Lovely Pet, Soldier of God, Lucky I Am. Goldmaker never got warm. Further back, Universal Hotness. And after a torrid old run, Fantastic has wilted to finish at the tail end of the field. Number 5 is held on, Girls Day Out, ridden by Lucy Fiore, and that provides Lucy with a race-to-race double. Number 5, Girls Day Out for the Dan Morton stable. The Longleaf mare posts her third victory in 10 career runs. Rise to Glory from the back was charging to the line, as he tends to so often do. Patrick Carberry and Daytona Pete third home, ridden by Sean McGruddy. My Lovely Pet is fourth in. Lucky I Am, compounded. Goldmaker was always back in the field and made no impact at all. They ran some time there. It's 1:04.90, so the track might be even playing better than a soft 5. It was upgraded from a soft 6 retrospectively to a soft 5. But the times that they're running this afternoon indicate that it's certainly on the better side of that soft 5. A long head, a half a length with the margins, 35.27. The concluding 600, and 1 gazillion part owners involved in the ownership of Girls Day Out. And they're all making their way back down there into the yard, and there's plenty of those ladies enjoying the thrill of owning this mare. By Longleaf from Radiant Diva, she's a Lonhro mare, trained by Dan Morton. Lucy Fiore with a double here, having won the Melvista immediately into race 4. Scoring from Rise to Glory, the Rommel gelding, prepared by Sue Olive for Gold Front. Patrick Carberry, the rider, and Daytona Pete, the Gingerbread Man gelding from Brocky's A. Steve Wolfe and Shooter McGruddy. 5, 8, 2 and 9 are the numbers following the running of race number 4. In the 5th, the 2:44, the Epilepsy WA handicap over 1600, number 6, Redback Flyer, comes out. Okay, we'll go down to Lockie joining us in the yard here, and she had blistering speed to lead your representative, Girls Day Out, and while she was absolutely screaming for the post, had enough just in hand to hold on.
That she did, Darren. She won the race nice and early, showed superior gate speed to the other likely leader in Lucky I Am, and while she was vulnerable late, that's where she won this event. As Dan Morton joins me now. Dan, congratulations on the win. Girls Day Out. She may not be a superstar, but she's providing a host of very happy owners with a great thrill.
Yeah, exactly that. She's consistent. You're right. Like, she's not probably going to reach great heights, but they're having a ball with her, and yeah, savvy little ride by Lucy too. She sort of had a lot of horse under at the top of the straight and was able to put that into lengths and made it hard to catch.
While she might lack that ability ultimately to really go through the grades, that could be offset by the fact that she has a great racing pattern. She does it the hard way out in front.
Just puts herself in the race every time, and to be honest, the only times that she's really failed is she's been softened up a fair bit. So today she got it a bit her own way, and it paid dividends.
I spoke to BJ prior to this race. We spoke about a number of runners throughout the afternoon. The Crimson Pirate, we were speaking about the fact that he's back in trip today and didn't head towards the WATC Derby path.
Yeah, we were just questioning, whether or not he's a genuine stayer, and we just didn't want to risk that. We've taken a fair while just to get his racing manners in check and didn't want to risk him, stepping out any further. So he was really effective at the mile 2 starts back, and that looks a good race for him.
Too done, Stormy. He's had a mid-prep trial following his first up run. Why has that been the case? Did he not pull up 100% from that first up run?
Yeah, we went in really bullish first up, or I did at least, and we got it wrong. So I just had to have a bit of a reset and make sure we had him right, and I think we have today.
Really nice result here. Good luck for the remainder of the afternoon.
Thank you.
There's Dan Morton. He's on the board nice and early. Always important on a day like today. And as is Lucy Fury, 2 wins from the first 4 races. Holly Noddle obviously riding a race-to-race double to take out races 1 and 2 to begin the afternoon. It's a domination of the girls to start proceedings here at Ascot.
On Oaks Day as well, how fitting. It's all about the girls today. Lucy won aboard this mare first up this preparation when leading all of the, sitting outside leader and defeating Don't Wink here at Ascot over 1,000 metres. Then second up, that was the really fast run race that Danny was referencing just there, where she was softened up a bit and she was just found wanting late. And last start, she stuck on pretty bravely. Pretty good effort today. She really shook off Lucky I Am. And as Darren mentioned in the call, they've run pretty solid time there as well. So it's a good effort by this mare. She has won 3 from 10 now, as well as 6 minor placings, Lucy. You're able to shake off Lucky I Am pretty quick there. It was a pretty tough effort.
Yeah, it was a really tough effort. I thought at the start when I managed to grab the lead quite naturally, I was pretty happy with this, and I was pretty confident in running.
She gave a really nice kick there on straightening and set a pretty genuine tempo throughout. 2 starts ago when you rode her, softened up a little bit and she was found wanting late, but today she looked a lot stronger.
Yeah, I think she's a real big girl. She just wants to do her own thing, and the more you try to hold her up, probably the more she fights. You just let her do her thing, and yeah, she was really tough, and lucky the line was coming in the end.
Big race coming up next, the Oaks. Best of luck.
Thank you.
There's Lucy Fury. She combines with Dan Morton and Girls Day Out to lead all the way, taking out race 4 here at Ascot.